Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HG Arche Gundam. So it's not very often that I do unboxings and reviews for older kits here on my channel. I try to whenever I can, but of course it's hard to keep up with everything, all the new stuff and all that, so sometimes it's hard to go back in time to take a look at something older, but here I want to unbox this and I'll do a review for it for you guys. And it's also not very often that I do anything from Gundam 00, unless again it's something new. So hope you guys will find this somewhat interesting. I know there's not a whole lot of videos really about this on YouTube either, so hope this will be useful. This kit is from 2009 and it's a really cool, unique design. I think the reason that I got this is because I've actually been wanting to get this kit for a long time. And I finally just, I needed to order something else, so I just kind of threw this into my order from a Korean just shopping site here online. So I just thought, well, I've been wanting it for long enough, might as well just go ahead and pick it up. I needed to pick up something else so that my shipping would be free. So I knew it was like just under the limit for free shipping. I was like, oh, alright, just pick up this kit. So finally got it. I always used to really call this the Arche Gundam, and then I thought, well, maybe it's probably actually pronounced Arc. And the Japanese pronunciation is actually Arche, but that's definitely seems a little bit off. So I'm just gonna call it Arc for now. Anyway, again, older kit, 2009. But looks pretty interesting. It's number 43 in the line. Taking a look here around the outside of the box, there's the GN Buster Sword. It does have two modes. It has like a sword mode and a rifle mode. I'm a fan of that. Really the only thing about this kit that I'm not really a big fan of it is the legs. So I'm contemplating whether I want to like maybe heavily modify the legs or totally just swap the legs, sort of kit bash them from some other kit or something. I don't know. This kit does have quite a lot of gimmicks built in. It really, like the sword opens up, the like front of the legs opens up, these binders here on the side of the leg open up. It has some beam saber effect parts in the feet. A lot of really cool stuff, and then it can transform as well, kind of into not like that, but this backpack part can transform as well. I think that's like the escape pod or something is what that's really called, but I don't know. There's a lot of people out there who are much bigger 00 fans than I, so I'm sure you can tell me. And here just a bit about some of these parts. We have these clear parts for what I believe are GN condensers right there in the chest and in the legs. And then here's what the kit is going to look like without any paint. I believe those beam saber effect parts are plain clear. They're not clear pink, interestingly, but overall not really going to look all that great out of the box. I think you definitely need to go in and do some painting on this kit. Here on the other side, there's this front and back image, what the kit is going to look like when it is all painted. Again, even with painting, it's kind of plain. I think doing some sort of customizing insert in your color scheme could definitely help brighten the kit up a bit. There's some information there about the mobile suit and the pilot, Ali Sanchez, I believe is his name, something like that. Sanchez. Anyway, 1,600 yen for the price for this, so not too bad, pretty standard HG price, I suppose. Going inside, we've got obviously a bunch of red parts, no surprise there, and our polycaps are in there as well. We do have some stickers here on what looks like is probably the A runner, yep, A runner, multicolored runner, and some stickers. And then this kind of very light tannish brown color for like the joints and stuff, and then more red. So let's go ahead and get into the manual. On the front there, it's nice that instead of just repeating the box art again, we actually have an image of the kit from what it looks like there, so that's kind of nice. And then again, more information there on the bottom. On the back, some kind of information here about what I'd assume is about the weapons there, and like the flashback of the first season. They're talking about the throne, one of the Throne's Eye as well. And then here again, just more about the gimmicks and all of that. Opening up to the inside, there is our color guide in there, and some nice reference photos for that. Going back into the parts list, here you can see, really, we're just going to have two leftover polycaps, and that's it. So the construction is going to start off with looks like the torso and the head, and then onto the arms. Shoulders and arms are really thin, so those should be pretty basic. Won't be too many parts involved in those, I'm sure. Then onto the feet And the legs, building up the legs a little bit more in terms of that. And then onto the backpack, which again it's also quite interesting. Then go back to our color pages where we're going to be building the weapons. We'll be building the Buster Sword first, so a whole lot of stuff going into that. And then here is just kind of showing about all of the gimmicks. So in order to use this with a action base, we do have a piece that we're going to have to remove. That's kind of annoying. We'll probably just remove that permanently. Then here, using the beam saber effect parts on there, which looks like actually they're possibly... Okay, yeah, they are clear. I had to check. I saw that they're from the A runner, so oh no, are they just white? But they are clear. And then here, just transforming the backpack with the head and this extra piece there as well to make the escape pod thing. So let's go ahead and get a look at the runners. For our foil stickers here, we've got a few purple ones, which I'm guessing are going to be going inside the GN condensers. A few of these thin pink ones that I'm guessing are kind of like cameras. And then one camera one there for the head, and then a few white ones here. You can tell this is an older kit because the stickers are labeled in katakana instead of numbers, so kind of an older design. PC001 for our polycaps. These are interestingly in a slightly darker shade of gray than usual. Runner A here is our multicolored runner. We've got some white parts there on the side, a couple of yellow parts there at the top just for the chest vents, and then here at the bottom, 3 clear parts for the GN condensers and 2 clear parts just for the beam sabers. So that's kind of nice that they're just plain clear, so you can paint them in any color you want. And then we just have a bunch of the parts there in red, parts for the legs, the head, it looks like maybe for the torso and skirt armor as well. Runner B is in this very light beige color, parts for the hands, and then just a whole bunch of joint parts and everything like that. Here for the marking for these, they're going to be marked HG1144 Arche Gundam. And then runner C here is just back to more red, just a bunch of parts there. There's the big parts for the Buster Sword, which is obviously looking very, very large. This is the main parts for the torso there, it looks like. One thing about this kit too is that it's quite large. So compared to a normal 1144 scale kit, it's going to be pretty tall. I'll show you that, of course, in the review. And then even more red here for the D runner, as we just got more armor parts there for the arms, legs, shoulders, the leg binders and all of that. And we have more red in that we have 2 D runners, and that is all of the parts. So that's going to be it for unboxing the HG Arche Gundam. I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely gonna see about having to do something about those legs, but in the meantime I'll just snap that up and do a review for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope that has been interesting for anyone who is interested in this very unique design. I definitely am, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. If you have any other questions or comments, do leave those down below, but just remember I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to 00, so I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot of corrections for me. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the review coming up next. Bye bye.